Live. Hey guys. Hello. Ciao, ciao. We all have some issues with connection here. But anyways, we've got a nice white wine, Bombino here. Now you'll notice in there's a little slice of peach, and that's a big deal. That's a really big deal. So anybody that has homemade wine, we typically put a little fruit in there just to kind of sweeten it up and offset maybe some of the flavors that weren't so great on on wine. But boy, that's great. Sorry, I think we lost some connection there, so we'll do the best we can. Thanks for joining us back. So I thought I'd spend a few minutes with you. We'll talk about food, right? So we're here in Italy. We're in Puglia, Italy. A lot of you guys asked me questions. You know, we bought a place here about 20 years ago, actually, and I've done some video on it walking around. I mean, we are just so blessed. So that's the Adriatic Sea. We're kind of across from Croatia. You can see that Tremiti Islands, which is great. And the place had been abandoned. You know, I don't know exactly. I mean, a long time, 50, 60 years, something like that. So we ended up renovating the house, which took a number of years, obviously, and then we ended up bringing the olive farm back to life. So the olive trees, we have say 30 acres of property. We've got a lot of trees. We don't farm a lot of them. The farm has really been unattended. So we'll farm 1,000 trees, and then we co-op with a few of our neighbors. We use an Ogliardi variety of olive. So they all stay the same, flavors the same. It's herby, peppery. It's got a little kick to it. It's really great. And that's fun. You know, we do this for fun. What I started cooking and telling with Joe, which a lot of you guys have asked me, hey, thanks for joining us. For the sake of having, having some fun, not to create a business, not to create money. Really, I thought I would inspire some people with some family recipes. I love Italy. I love talking about, I think those memories I had growing up. And thanks for joining us, guys. Barbara, thanks for joining us. And, so that's great. And that I wanted to share that with you guys. But I also wanted to share, what I loved. Obviously, unite with some people that love the same things. Always fun. And I think it inspires some people. The idea of shooting out to Italy is... the idea of doing that was a big deal for some people, and then to buy something, a piece of property, seemed like a really, really big deal. And it comes with headaches like anything, whether you buy something, I'm originally from New York, or whether you buy something, somewhere in the States or whatever. There's some legalities and logistics that go along with it. The difficulty you have in Italy is that you're not familiar with it. It's different. In some ways, it's so much easier, and then in other ways, it's a pain in the ass, to be totally honest with you. And then there's the bureaucracy here. It is slow. It's slow. I mean, I'll give you an example. You get on Amazon here where we are, and you buy something on Amazon. It's about a week before you get it. I mean, it's gotten better, but it's a week where... in the States, if I order it in the morning, I could have it in the afternoon. So everything's kind of like that. So that's good in a way, right? It does slow life down and makes you more appreciative, but it's frustrating in a way too, because you're trying to get stuff done. So, but I thought we'd talk a little food. I'm putting together a couple of videos. We just did a lemon salad dressing video that was great, and that came out wonderful. I got some great comments on that. I appreciate that. We also have... some really big ideas coming up here in the next week or so. Things settle down. We had moved from New York to Florida, and then from Florida to Italy for 5 to 6 months, and then there was some logistical things, family things, whatever. Not to get into too much, that were challenging. So it's good to be here. It took us about a month to get kind of situated and settled, and then. Get my recipe book together. So we've got that ready together. We did 10 sauces, and it was supposed to be 10 weeks. I think it's going to be 14 weeks. But I got a couple more sauces to kick out to you guys. So thanks for reminding me on that. And then And then we've got some other videos. So I'll be pumping out quite a few here. And I've been trying to show travel videos and such. So I thought that was really, hey, Jim, good to see you. Jimmy Sparks. So we've been pumping out a lot of that and a lot of the meals that we've been having. And that's so much fun. It's so crazy. We did one yesterday, which I'll post. We were at the Jazz Cafe, which is a really kind of a local joint here in Vico del Gargano. And it just cracks me up because he's got a menu on this big, heavy piece of wood chalkboard, so he puts it on a chair, sets it in front of you, and then you have to order from the board. And when you're done, you can't see half of it. You got to stand up, and then he picks it up and brings it over to the other table. I just think that is the funniest freaking. Help us out a little bit. There you go. So so we're sitting here. So I thought I'd talk food here for a few minutes. I'm under the grapevines here. What they'll do here in Old Italy, because of the sun, it's so beautiful. So we structured, which was there, we just had to repair it. So they had these columns, and you basically make a pergola. It went originally to the house, but we had to restore a terrace there. So what we did is we ended up rebuilding this. If you guys have on something you want me to make, if there's a recipe or a food maybe especially from the Puglia area that you had in the past that you'd love for us to create, or I can investigate it for you. I'm connected with a few families here in the Vico area, obviously, and that are from obviously Puglia, and they're cooks. So. Which is great. Michele is a cook chef at the Jazz Cafe, which we went to yesterday. That was a lot of fun, and I'll post that video probably tomorrow. So that'll be great. So throw me a few ideas. Throw me some things you'd like to see. What I think is cool. I know we're having some connection issue, guys. Sorry. What I like to see, or what's maybe sparks my interest, is certainly different than yours. And I've been here in this area for 20 years. I come in the summers. This year we're staying for quite a while. Give you guys a taste, a touch, a feel. If you're not able to come out, and maybe inspire some of you guys that are ready to take that trip to Italy. It's so much easier. I'll share real quick. This year was the easiest time for us in Rome, and Rome airport has been under construction for I don't know how many years since I was a young guy coming over, and it was done. We got our luggage in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We went through customs almost instantly. It was really almost pleasurable. It was as simple as travel anywhere I've ever traveled. It was fantastic. So that's gotten a lot easier. That's certainly gotten a lot better as well. Travel, things online, whether you're renting a car, which is easy. Drivers, really easy to find. That's gotten a lot easier. I know that, especially in the last 5-10 years. And then even buying property has gotten really popular here in Italy. In fact, the prices have spiked up quite a bit. So, because there's that demand for people wanting to kind of take that experience. So it was funny. I was watching something on the news, and they were talking about where everybody from Italy came to the States in the early 1900s for a better life, and now everybody in the States are coming back to Italy to have a better life. That quieter life, a little slower, certainly. And that's what I would say. I would say Italians are a little bit standoffish, but once they know you, once they meet you, you're going to see them on the street, and they become lifelong friends. I mean, they can't hug you and kiss you enough, and really, you really become like lifelong family with the friends here that we've made. It's been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's been great. So some of you guys joining us late, just click the video. We've had a little bit of connection issue. We are on Starlink, which has been fantastic, but I'm away from the main antenna here, so I should have tried to shoot this from the top. We'll have better connections. But I'm under the natural pergola here, and then there's the pool. There's the Adriatic Sea. A lot of you guys are asking me that. The beach is almost directly across from us, so that's beautiful. On a really clear day, you can kind of check it out. So we'll pump out some videos. We'll pump out some recipes. Ask me anything you want. Message me. Let me know what's going on. Share some stories. Love to hear those as well. I'll when we get a better connection, get this dialed in, I'll share some stories with you guys. And then keep an eye out. We're going to start posting quite a few cooking videos here starting this week and beyond. So we got a lot of story videos as well. And thanks for always supporting the channel, and thanks for subscribing and following us here on Instagram. We're on all the platforms, TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. But Instagram's been growing quite a bit. So anything you do to share us and share what we have, share our recipes, we'd certainly love that. Make sure you follow us, subscribe to our channels. That would always be great. We have a couple of private subscription channels as well. Those are fun. We give you a little bit more insight. And like I said, anything I could do for you guys, anything you want to see, talk about, information on, let me know. And I'll, hey Barb, and I'll certainly share it with you. Drew, good to see you. And thanks for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Ci vediamo. I'll see you guys later.